These are the waiver wire pickups for week 4. First up is Jose Alvarado. Grand Theft Alvarado has been heating up over his last 5 games. He's averaging around 33 minutes per contest, and he's scoring around 16 points, grabbing around 3.5 rebounds, dishing out nearly 6 assists, getting around 1.5 swipes per night. He's also getting 0.4 blocks, and knocking down nearly 3.5 triples. He is shooting at 43% from the floor, but he's been perfect from the free throw line. He's typically a steal specialist, but with the injuries piling up in New Orleans, he should have some value for the foreseeable future. CJ McCollum is expected to miss at least another week or 2. DeJounte Murray is still recovering from surgery he had on his hand and should be out for another month. And both Trey Murphy and Herb Jones are on the shelf as well. Jordan Hawkins is also dealing with some back soreness, and he's been in and out of the lineup, so Alvarado should continue to play big minutes for the rest of this month. If you're in need of a guard, I would definitely grab him. At this point, he should be rostered everywhere. Next up is Zachary Reese. Things started slow for the number 1 overall pick, but it seems that things are starting to click. He's coming off of his best game where he exploded for 33 points. He also grabbed 7 rebounds, dished out 3 assists, got 3 swipes, and a couple of blocks. And he also knocked down 6 3-pointers, which is where we expected him to make his money coming into the season. This is just a glimpse of what his potential could be. He's only rostered in 35% of leagues, and owning him will require some patience, but the upside is definitely there. He's also seen his minutes steadily increase throughout the year, and especially over the last 3, where he's averaged around 32 minutes per contest. At this point, I think he's worth rostering at every format, and I really like his rest of season outlook. He does have a bit more value in points leagues for the time being, but he should make up ground in category formats as the season goes on. Number 3 on the list is Tani Kamara. Kamara's strong preseason has carried over to the regular season. He's seen 31 minutes per night, and he's averaged around 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, got nearly 2 stocks, and has knocked down 1.5 3-pointers per game. He is shooting at 44% from the field, and he is only making 64% of his attempts from the charity stripe, but he's producing in enough areas to warrant picking him up in most category leagues. He will take a slight hit with Shane Sharp returning to the lineup, but he should still be a heavy part of this rotation. If you're in need of a big, I would strongly consider picking him up. Number 4 on the list is Caris Levert. Despite only playing 22 minutes per night, he's been a top 100 player. He's averaging around 13 points, getting around 2.5 rebounds, dishing out nearly 5 assists, knocking down 2 triples, and getting 1.5 stocks per contest. And he's shooting at an absurd 60% from the field. If there is one flaw in his game, it's his free throw shooting. He's shooting at an uncharacteristically low 58% from the line. For reference, he's a career 74% shooter, so it's fair to expect some positive regression. At this point, he should be rostered by anyone needing a guard in category leagues. Just keep in mind that he's somewhat capped by the limited playing time. Number 5 on the list is Goga Bitadze. Bitadze has been the biggest beneficiary with Wendell Carter Jr. being out of the lineup. In the 2 games that Carter Jr. has been out, Bitadze has averaged 10.5 points, 10.5 rebounds, dished out 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks, and has been shooting at 56% from the field. This is pretty much his ceiling, but it's one that he might be able to consistently reach so long as Carter Jr. is out of the lineup. Carter Jr. is dealing with plantar fasciitis, which is kind of a tricky injury, and he doesn't have the cleanest bill of health. Over his first 6 years in the NBA, he's only managed to play 53 games per season. With the Magic down Paolo Banchero for at least another month, they need all the front court depth they can get. And Bitadze should continue to have streaming value for however long Carter Jr. is out. But if he continues to produce, he may earn more playing time moving forward. He's only rostered in 20% of leagues, and if you're in need of a center, he's worth consideration in both points and category leagues. Those are the waiver wire pickups for week 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and let me know which players you think we should pick up in the comments below.